All right, and we are back. So we've got some progress to cover. I have some tips and tricks to show you guys, and we also I wanted to point you guys in the direction to my community posts. I'm gonna start trying to post on there regularly, so you guys don't just have like links and videos. I know I might have mentioned trying to do this every single day for Monster Super League, especially with the dailies. The dailies kind of have changed, but as the count progresses, they've changed with like using and winning battles. I don't want to be like recording me just auto battling for that, but trying to knock all these out on here for dailies just to kind of promote you guys doing it. We will get into once we can get to that point, but for now, we've gotta go through the days real quick. So once we get Arthur, Light Arthur, things kind of pick up drastically as far as being able to progress. But I want to kind of prepare you first going into getting your Arthur. So the reason why, again, you're trying to move forward with the account is trying to ascend your Dark Mona, and that's what I've been focused on, is progressing through the Darkstone dungeon. And the big thing I want to cover today is how to level up quickly. Out in the world, and especially for a newer player, you got the 30-day experience boost. So let's actually just go ahead and rock this off, or rocket fire this off now. Let's get our 6-star Mona, because she is going to be pivotal to how we move forward. So there's that. Now, the other thing to show here is one of the reasons why we like running the Pagos Coast is we can get skill books here, and we are going to eventually want to book our Mona, and I'm going to do that right now. When you use a book, you have a 50% chance of it going left or right and either leveling up her normal attack or her active skill. So as you're running the Pagos Coast over and over again, you're going to get books to be able to fill Mona out. And I believe you can get these books by, instead of capturing her, you can go ahead and take her out. So, but yeah, let's double check my gems. We don't seem to have them because I haven't completed the quest just yet. That's the other thing we're going to go through, is progressing pretty far on here. So we spent the gold, we got a 6-star Astromon, and we can take there. So I believe that will complete a quest on Mona's as well. Yeah, we got the ascend to 6 stars. So I got to get in and do the golem dungeons. But let's talk about how to level up very quickly. So as you might have noticed while you're playing out here on the levels, you have an EXP bonus stage and a gold bonus stage. Most of the time, these are the two stages that you're going to be running, either for gold or EXP. Running the boss stages really don't provide any more than just a regular stage. So what I've been doing to level up very quickly is the EXP bonus stage. Now, there is something to point out on how EXP works in here. So you have a full team of 4 and they're not at their max level. Remember, their star level is how much what their level is. So a 5-star Astromon goes to level 50. We just got 6-star for our Mona, so she can now go to 60. And the big thing about this is when you're out here leveling, all the experience will go to any Astromon that is not max level. So right now, EXP would go to both Valkyrie and Mona. However, here's a tip on how if you wanna speed this up, let's say you have a full team of max level Astromon for what they are, right? So here my Fire Kira's max at 4 because she's only 4-star right now. We'll ascend her later. Same thing with our Persephone and our Draka. That means all the EXP gets funneled into one Astromon, and that's how you can quickly level up, especially with your EXP bonus that you get for 30 days, into your Dark Mona to get her to level 60 as fast as possible. And this is the same trick I'm going to use for Light Arthur when we get him. I'm just going to put him on there and rocket fire him on these EXP bonus stages. Now, the reason why I focused on this is, first, instead of progressing through chapters, is having Mona at 60 already is just going to be beneficial, being able to take out Astromon. I should be completing these quests because we do get in the Star Sanctuary. I believe, it might be not on hard, it might be on extreme. You get the gems that you're going to want out of here. However, having her at 60 regardless is where we're going to be able to finally go walk into the ancient dungeon and start farming gems out here. And again, that's all just stuff that takes time. So, but yeah, that's the first little thing I wanted to talk about, was how to kind of expedite your leveling on your Astromon that you're trying to level. Just throw in max level Astromon, and then you'll funnel all that EXP into one character, and it goes by much faster. So again, if I'm going to level up Mona to 60, this is the setup that I would be going for. And I believe I've showed this off before, but I will do it in this video. So this is my auto capturing buttons for it. Again, I'll show you here. This is the setup to get gems back on the ship. Those quests are not repeatable. So make sure you stop, you go back to the ship, get your gems, and you come back out here. The rare right here won't give you any gems. However, you can use this rare that you capture for rebirth festivals, or you can release it to get other rewards, like another egg and things like that. My auto battle settings are like this. I only have max level here, so I know, because I'm trying to progress the account. Later on, you'll have this turned off for it, but this is generally what I do, because the gems you can farm in the Golem dungeon are a little bit more worthwhile than just selling the ones out here. We'll talk about that in a later video, but for right now, there's that. The last thing to talk about is, as you build up gold, you want a healthy amount of gold. I'd wait until around, having at least 25 to 30 million. Start upgrading the areas that you are farming the most, and that's usually going to be the Pagos Coast, because you're trying to get books for Mona to start, or Star Sanctuary to try and get the blue gems, at least the four. I think you can get 5-star gems out of it. I don't have it unlocked yet, but we're going to be progressing the account to extreme here, but trying to get books out here on the Pagos Coast. And so you're going to maybe want to have a higher capture rate, and that's where building this up with your gold, kind of matters. So it's only until having a little more healthy supply of gold built up to really start pouring into this, because this does become a very costly upgrade going forward. So but yeah, that's where we are at. I need to go through. I'm going to work today to actually go through these quests on here and get this knocked out and start moving forward. Tomorrow we get our light Arthur. We need to move into, and this is another topic video to go through, but go on to and start getting trinkets for our Astromon so we can work through these quests. We've done pretty much everything in here. Once we have Arthur, this will be a much easier one to do. You can literally do this with a slime, but we'll just do it with Arthur. Then we got to upgrade trinkets. And that's another reason why we're holding on to our gold right now, is these trinkets to plus 15 them is going to cost you a lot of your gold. And that's why I'm saving that currently, is trying to do that. So once we have this and we have Arthur done, we will be complete, and the farming team can commence, and you guys can start, start saving and going into the Primo festivals, hopefully, that have the Astromon on it. So we're going to leave it off there. Like I said, we want 100% start to focus in on now getting Mona the gems so that she can start hitting hard, as well as now we're going to get our Arthur, and then we will have the 2 biggest components to our team done, and we can start now focusing here on the Super Lab eventually to get our Dark Mona super evolved. So she's somewhere in here. There she is. We can get our Dark Mona here eventually super evolved into this form and just does more damage. But hey, thanks so much for the likes, guys. Thanks for all the new subscribers too. Any questions, put them down in the comments below. This week we got content coming out, so thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.